Hi there, viewers. Warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining the live chat session. Uh, Three main topics in today's live chat. Let me welcome the participants. Then a look at these three topics. Dark Star, first one saying he always starts with a question. Says, "Greetings, Sajid. I have been hearing claims that ENDF was already mobilizing troops to attack TPL before TPLF's assault on the Northern Command bases. Is this true? I'll have to go back a long way to explain that. Alim Gizao says, "Hello, Sajid. Hope power's back in your area." Yeah, power supply restored, but weather is very unpredictable in my area these days. These are the days when windstorms happen. So, any time of the day, a windstorm can happen. Whenever there are windstorms, lights go out. So, anytime, anything can happen now. It's better now. Today is better. Now, architects, a good evening, Sajid. Shafo joined to second member today. Alim, first one. Shafo, second one. Are you Shafo? Peace and love, third member joined today. Ali Raya, two. Are you peace and love and Ali Raya? Menbaro Mogus says, hello, Sajid from Bedwa, southwest Somalia. How are you, Menbaro from southwest Somalia? Abdi Kareem Farah joined too from Ethiopia. He's Somali, I think. John Spencer, hello Sajid, I am here and ready to party. Well, good luck with your party. Have fun. Angus on photo says, hi Sajid, do you remember any of your presidents who used to stay away from Pakistan for weeks? Are you talking about Tisas Savuki? Eritrea Paul of Red Sea says, Sajid, do you think war will break out if Ethiopia recognizes my land? Let me just respond to the question about the Pakistani presidents. In Pakistan, I told you military is in power. Those who are in power, they should be in Pakistan. These prime minister presidents are just proxies. Uh, just one quick comment, then we'll start the live chat. Abdi Kareem is part of today's live chat. He is a member too. And today I published an article written by Abdi Kareem Farah. And he obviously wrote in a manner very critical of Ethiopian government, of the MOU, critical of the MOU for Ethiopian Somaliland. In the title of his article, he used the word dictator for Abiy Ahmed. I published the article as it was sent to me by Abdi Karim Farah on newsedis.com. You can read the article there in news section. No change at all. Because I'm saying all this because some Somali brothers accuse me of being pro Ethiopia, anti Somalia. I always say that if you think that my views tilt towards one side, though I don't think it happens, you can express your views in opinion section of News Edis. I am bound to publish your views as you send to me in the form of an article. No matter what you write, no matter how critical is it, but it should not be hateful. It should be original content, unpublished. So I published Abdi Karim's article as he wrote. And interestingly, in the opinion section of newsedis.com, we have three articles about this port issue, about the MOU issue. Three articles have three different perspectives. One from Abdi Karim, another from Ali Jacano. He did lots of research for that article. Third one is from Beck or AG, I think. Three articles with three different approaches. That is the beauty of that section, opinion section of my views, newsedis.com. I would request you that please do visit that section. I am learning a lot from that section, and do give your input to, do add articles, send to my Gmail, SAID67200. I promise I will not edit even a word. I'll publish your views as you want them to be made public. Uh, Eritrea Pearl of Sea was asking a question about likelihood of war if Somaliland is recognized by Ethiopia. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, Perhaps no direct war, but things will heat up. Somalia will not sit idle. Does it have the or that is a question. But if it happens, it will drive a wedge, a deep wedge between Ethiopia and Somalia. Perhaps a wound which will remain unhealed for years and decades. Yemanis Siyom, did you hear new Ethiopian budget? I had a video on that, but I'll try to do a video after getting inputs from experts. I know a little bit, but let me get the views from the experts and then let me get the entire picture too. I have not seen the entire detail of the budget, but it is a very ambitious budget, it seems. $1 trillion budget. Liberty Media, Somalia Al Shabaab government is saying, peace to you too, says, hi sir, how are you doing? I hope one day we drink coffee ready Sawawa when Ethiopian peace. I wish I could visit Ethiopia. Eritrea too. Sometimes I think I should visit Kenya at least. It's close to Ethiopia, Eritrea. But yes, I do hope that I would visit Ethiopia, Eritrea, Somalia, Somaliland, Sudan, because I have done so much in terms of reporting that I would like to see the country, the people, the places. Mulugata Slashy, you know more about Ethiopia. I wish you to be ambassador of Pakistan to Ethiopia. No, 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 no. These ambassadors are useless people. I think that they just don't serve any purpose. I love to be independent. I am here if someone wants to consult, someone wants to exchange views, but I would never like to represent Pakistan in any African country. Anil Abate here, too, Chief of Hamasyan. Lilo says, hi Sajid, what will be the impact of Somalia and Ethiopia being an alternate member of UN? Well, Agonafir joined too. Well, Somalia will be the non-permanent member of UN Security Council from January 2025, 1st of January. So I think before that, things will happen. The issue of MOU will unfold before Somalia takes seat at UN Security Council. Yeah, Tigray too. Agonafir, obviously Tigray is in Ethiopia. When I say Ethiopia, I say all parts of Ethiopia. Tigray, Amhara. Now, three main topics, viewers. What did one last question, then topics. Engesom photo. What did Isaias get from his longer stay in South Korea? Nothing so far. I'm not aware of any financing agreement between South Korea and Eritrea, but I think Eritrea would get a piece of the pie because Eritrea has minerals, rich in minerals, exporting potash, exporting copper, other minerals too, metals too. Eritrea would get something, but so far I'm not aware of any such agreements. Ethiopia got $1 billion financing, Tanzania too, Kenya too. Others, I don't know. I'm not aware of any agreement between Somalia and South Korea, Eritrea and South Korea. Now, three main topics, viewers. YPFDJ, Youth People's Front, Young People's Front for Democracy and Justice. A wing of PFDJ is being organized in an African country. Its founding, the ceremony of inauguration was attended by Eritrean government officials who are organizing this program there. Secondly, uh, second news story is about Edirke. What happened there? Conflicting reports from Tigray, from Amhara. We'll talk about that. Thirdly, Dr. Tedros Adhanom, WHO chief, was seen with Ethiopian health minister today. I want to say a few words about that. Damascus Dinka says the Orthodox Church cries nowadays because they are put away by Abiy from deciding on Ethiopian politics. They did this for many, many years. Well, just one quick comment. EOTC wants to be part of national dialogue. Why? It says it has been mediating, it has been working for peace, so it should also be included. Why just EOTC? EOTC is not only Ethiopian religious institution. There are others too. National Dialogue Commission cannot give any prominent place to EOTC in dialogue because Islamic Affairs Supreme Council, Prosperity Gospels, evangelical, others, they would protest, obviously. They do want to participate as well. It's a sensitive issue. Let's see how it is handled. But the EOTC's wish to be part of dialogue is not being well received by groups in Amhara, Fano fighters. They say that EOTC should never be part of dialogue. I think EOTC wants to repair its fractured relations with the government. Government has been very strict on EOTC lately, filed a case against Abune Locus. It did not allow Abune Petros to return to Ethiopia. Maybe EOTC has realized that if the confrontation with the government goes on, its top members could suffer. Why? Because there are elements in EOTC which are in support of the government. Some archbishops who are very close to Ethiopian PM Abiy. EOTC has realized that it should perhaps improve its relations with the government. Let's start, viewers. Kidane Birhane joined to Eritrean post. As do you think Somalia's membership in the UN Security Council could help stop MOU? I told, I responded to this question a few minutes ago that Somalia will take over in January 2025. Before that, things will happen, I think, in terms of the unfolding of the fate of MOU. And by the way, one quick point is that a new religious proclamation is being introduced, which is going to impose some restrictions on the religious institutions. They won't be able to launch fundraising whenever they want to without telling the government. They'll have to receive everything through bank accounts. So they know that if the new proclamation is approved by the parliament, EOTC will come under strict government control in terms of fundraising. Even from diaspora, fundraising to EOTC will come through banking channels. So EOTC in trouble, it seems. It wants to repair ties with the government. Now, let's start, viewers. First topic is about YPFDJ. Eritrea calls pro-Eritrean government diaspora as fourth front. That is what Isas Verki, the president, says. That is what the government says, that this is the fourth front which fights for Eritrean interest, which protects Eritrea from external conspiracy. So Eritrea gives great value to diaspora community. Diaspora community obviously supports Eritrean, it uh, YPFDJ has been organizing itself in Europe. Its meeting, conference is ongoing for decades, nothing new. In an African country too, for the first time in this African country, YPFDJ has been formally organized. In an African country, it has been organized. Its organizational ceremony was held and it was attended by Eritrean ambassador. I'm talking about South Sudan. Around a week ago in South Sudan, YPFDJ Central Committee, Organizational Committee was formed. Dozens of Eritrean youths attended the program. Slogan was I am EPLF. I am EPLF. The participants wore shirts with that slogan, I am EPLF. And they formed a committee. They're organizing YPFDJ in South Sudan. So we don't know if in Europe they'll be able to organize themselves or not, but at least in Africa, YPFDJ is being strengthened. In neighboring country, Ethiopia, Brigade Nehamendo is being organized by Ethiopian government. South Sudan has a common border with Ethiopia. And in South Sudan, where there is very strong Eritrean influence, by the way, Eritrea has investments there. Eritrean government has invested in different sectors in South Sudan. I think a lot of Eritreans live there in South Sudan. Eritrea built some power transmission systems too in South Sudan, if I'm not wrong. Eritrea has good presence of the nationals in South Sudan. That is why EPLF, YPFDJ is being organized there. Why was the need for organization of YPFDJ in South Sudan? Maybe the government has realized that it will have to be proactive. The way Brigade Hamdo people are spreading, they have reached Eritrean borders. Ethiopia shares border with Eritrea. They're spreading definitely. They started from one country of Europe, now they are in all European countries. In America, Canada, Israel, Ethiopia. They're definitely spreading. And the government, Eritrean government wants to stop again. That is why YPFDJ will be strengthened now. Yeah, Agunafir, I think Eritrea built some power transmission systems in South Sudan. Uh, I think it did. I don't know the exact nature of Eritrean work there, but it happened, I think. John Spencer says, what do you think about Ugandan president mocking Arab Sudanese for their ethnicity? Well, Yoweri Museveni is an interesting character. If you remember, once he just mocked Somalia's president, if you remember, Hassan Sheikh. And it's not the first time that he publicly said something which is being seen as insulting. Yeah, and guess on photo, these are not individual investors. What I have learned is that they have backing of Eritrean government. I think Eritrean government has some investments in African countries, indirect investments through individuals, through companies, which are basically backed by Eritrean government. Now, secondly, viewers, Dr. Tedros Adhanom was seen with Ethiopian Health Minister Makdas Daba, who was appointed the health minister a few months ago. He held meeting with other health ministers too. For the past few days, some TPLF people have been criticizing, saying, Sajid, you have not said a word about a new report about genocide committed in Tigray. The report has been released by an American institute. I respond by saying that I don't know about the quality of the report, about this institute. I heard it's backed by, it's funded by government. It has other sources of funding too. Its sources are shady. And what is the point in reporting about this report when Tigray and federal government are on good terms? Tigray is not interested now in pressing the case for genocide. Even Tigray leadership has agreed to its call for international investigation. Now it is agreeing to a transition justice mechanism. So what is the point in talking about genocide now? Genocide was never proven in Tigray. One point just. Tedros, you saw what bad blood was between Tedros and Ethiopian government. Ethiopian government tried to stop his re-election as WHO chief, if you remember. And Dr. Tedros all day used to share links of articles, of reports about genocide, about human rights abuses being committed in Tigray. All day he would do that. Now he's meeting with Ethiopian health minister. Did he say anything about the genocide report, which people want me to cover? And they say, Sajid, you have become anti-Tigray. You have become pro-Amhara. That is why you're not saying anything about this report. My question is, Dr. Tedros, who people say is a true son of Tigray, he's totally silent about the same report. Not a single word from him. He seems to be on good terms with Ethiopian government, gradually improving his ties with the government, met with the health minister. So why is that you people turn against me? While you know that genocide was never determined, diaspora called for, the diaspora launched this campaign. Diaspora wanted Tigray's independence too. It wanted TDF to stay as well. It did not happen. Why is that people start criticizing me and painting me as if I'm anti-Tigray just because I'm not saying, I'm not reporting about, uh, 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 I'm not giving coverage to a report which has been released by an organization which is basically an NGO. Last 2 years, Eritrea, deaths confirmed, but who killed the people? Still no clarity. I think it's about to rain outside, so I'll just wrap up this chat in just a few minutes. I cannot continue. We might see another storm here, I think. Rainstorm, maybe. Uh, Tigray is denying its soul. Tigray has it has no hand in what happened in Adyarke. Deaths confirmed, people killed. Around 10 deaths confirmed so far. Several houses set on fire. Adyarke. Tigray denying. Amharic news sources are accusing Tigray. Locals are saying Tigrayan fighters entered the area, though I'm unable to understand how did they enter. How did they manage to cross Takase and come and then kill people and then return? What was the point? I mean, why would they just come, kill people, and just leave? If they're if they're interested in holding territory, they would like to come here. They would like to seize territory, but It does not make sense that they just came, they kill people, they return. So things fishy, I would say. Let's see. So far, I could not confirm the true nature of the events which unfolded in the Arkay. Thank you, Gadisa. Where I have to go. I think it's about to rain outside. I have to go. I'll be back tomorrow. It was good to see you. Good to be with you in live chat. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed. Bye bye.